Hi, this is GILA. Watching the nightmare unfolding in Afghanistan, I'm reminded of the immense difficulties Britain had in the 19th century there, thanks to the rugged terrain and rugged fighters that were there, and without the benefit of modern planes or satellites. It's a difficult country to control. And I remember watching with shock the then Soviet Union invade Afghanistan on TV at the end of 1979. In the end, Russia couldn't control it either. One can certainly argue that the USA should withdraw from Afghanistan, but the way the withdrawal was executed without any real plan, any common sense, or sufficient regard for the lives of many Americans and other Westerners there, as well as many Afghanis, especially women, is frankly criminal. How many young Afghani girls will now be thrown out of school and forced into marriage with Taliban men? In reality, a life sentence of oppression, rape, and abuse. The rights of women under Islamic Sharia law are very limited indeed. How many homosexuals will be murdered, as required under Islamic Sharia law? And how many people will be murdered or maimed by atrocities in the West carried out by radical Islamic fighters who have scored a huge victory against the USA in the last few days and who now have a safe haven in Afghanistan? Senile and corrupt Joe Biden, or most likely his communist handlers behind the scenes, has been a complete disaster, not just for the USA, but for any real chance of peace in the world. Not only has he bumbled his way through appalling decisions of international significance, there is growing censorship of many reasonable voices on YouTube and other social media, and the continuation of appalling partisan, skewed, and even mendacious reporting from mainstream media. As well as completely overblowing what happened on January the 6th, it appears there's also a growing witch hunt from on high against various conservatives and Trump supporters. And Biden has only been in office for 7 months so far. If allowed to continue, what other disasters will he and his handlers be responsible for? What is utterly outrageous about this situation is that he never legitimately won his office in the first place. Call it frogs or fun, many millions of Americans and many other people like myself watching with alarm from around the world have no doubt about what really happened in 2020. Which is why it is so important that forensic audits are carried out in every state of the USA, thoroughly, but as quickly as possible, and why we desperately need a real update from the Arizona Senate as to the results they have already found. And which is why it is up to every American who cares about integrity and living in freedom to get involved in the battle, legally and of course non-violently, to reinstate true freedom in the USA under fair laws and the Constitution, especially freedom of speech, to knock the woke, Marxist and appallingly racist critical race theory on the head completely in education, and now in the military too, and to restore the true result of 2020 as soon as possible. Thank you so much for listening.